because I'm being a rebel.
Yes, he always does this.
All right.
So, right, good morning. We are going to have our brunch today. So, I prepared this. And believe it or not, I boiled this like around 3 hours. So, what I have here, guys, is the pot roast. It's just cheap meat. As you know that in America, everyone is really suffering from the price, especially at Walmart. So shout out to Walmart. You're rich already. Please stop that. Or maybe to Biden. Yes, anyway guys, so we should avoid, politics here because today I'm going to try what I made. This is not my first time, but I think I perfected it. Not until my husband told me that this is it. Seems like it's so normal to me. The spices that I put here was just, pacham in the Philippines. Pachamba. If you're a Filipino, you know the pacham recipe. Pacham means like you just put everything in there, until, you will just be surprised. It's either it's awful or awesome. So today, let us find out if it is really awesome. Well, I hope for the best. So, do you want me to tell you guys what I really put here? I mean, the highlight of this recipe today. In the US, this is kind of, countryside recipe, as Chris, is always telling me. And this is what his mother really likes. And he asked me several times to make this one day because she would love it. And, winter is coming. This is going to be the perfect time for me to prepare for my mother-in-law. And next week we're going there. Thanksgiving Day is coming very soon. And since my brother-in-law is going to prepare for the Thanksgiving, it is their turn. So I guess we're going to make it earlier for us to make, my recipe. Because originally, actually, I thought that it's my turn. My pleasure anyway. But thanks to my brother-in-law, they offered it. They're so generous. They're so kind to do it. But, the most important thing is, my mother-in-law's happiness, So anyway, food is her weakness. Give my mother-in-law really the best food and she's happy. So today we're just gonna try. So I have here, I put, vegetables. Basically, we have potatoes here and carrots. Of course, I have my rice later. But since I prepared a lot of potatoes, I'm not sure if I'm, getting my rice because, carbs. And these days we are trying to be healthy with my husband. So today we're just gonna try this. But before that, I'm gonna tell you that what I have here that made this beef, because last night Chris already tasted it and me too. And I was surprised with what I tasted. So basically, guys, I think you have already tried the pot roast, but I'm not really sure if you have tried putting some wine in it. Wine is a secret. And not only just wine, guys. I think we figured out that, because we already did this before and I put some wine too, but it was not impressive as this, it is for, for this version. I think the brand of the wine is very important. That really makes the difference. So what we have is, this wine. So this kind of wine we put, please check it out. We really guarantee that you will never go wrong with this kind of wine. Check it out. So you try to do this or to have this wine. Chris, is this affordable? I mean, is this reasonable?
It's mid-price, not too cheap. It's more expensive than you normally use for cooking wine, but we had some left over in a bottle. So
actually, guys, this is just leftover, and we did not notice that it has been sitting there for almost 6 months now, which is
not 6 months,
5 months,
not 5 months, for a few weeks.
Really?
Yeah, a few weeks.
But anyway, wine is like the longer, the yummier, right, Chris?
Red wine can be, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we use the red wine. So guys, let's try this. And not only the wine that I suspect that made this really wonderful pot roast, I also put this one. Yeah, so I suspect that if you put liquid Knorr seasonings, I think that also makes a difference. Plus, because in the Philippines, we are ginger people, especially if we put that in beef. We always put ginger, which everyone does too. So ginger makes the taste difference as well. So today I'm gonna show you, it looks a little awful because it's dark, but you know, oh my God, this is very tender. Let me show you guys, all right? So I guess let's try this big piece, okay? How tender that is, because this was really tough last night. So I'm just gonna do like that. Yeah, can you see how soft for 3 hours? Yeah, like this. Oh my God, it's just breaking, guys. You know, no effort at all. Oh, very soft. Oh my gosh. Ooh. So I'm gonna give it to my husband. Let's go, guys. I really have to try this. My God, this is very soft. You must. Okay, very tender. Oh, very tender. Oh my God, it feels like it's melting in my mouth. Can't believe it. Normally, you know, the pot roast like this one, if you are not careful with your spices, if you're not planning very well with your recipe, the very core of this meat usually is kind of gummy. It's boring, and yeah, it's just awful. But this one, guys, from the surface to the core, is just so yummy. Delicioso, delicioso.
So what do you rate it?
It's not because I made this, guys, you know, but I really recommend this. To be honest, I am really giving this for myself. Really 10. I love it. Really, I love it. Oh my God. Last time, it was boring, you know. But this time, every bit of this meat is so yummy. All right, so how about Chris?
So Pinky prepared this last night, and it was a long cook, and we wanted to have it kind of as a midday meal. So she prepared it last night in preparation, and as it was being cooked, I couldn't believe how wonderful it smelled. So the pot roast is something that was a traditional meal growing up with my mom. My mom never put any spices. She didn't put any salt in. She just boiled it. And I never was a big fan of it. But it's a nice hearty winter meal, and I know my mom likes it. And when we were at Walmart, we're looking around, and the cost of everything has spiked so much lately. You know, meat that was going for $7 or $8 a pound is now going for $17 or $18 a pound. But you guys already know that. So we were looking at alternatives. I said, well, let's try pot roast again. And then Pinky came up with this incredible recipe, and as it's cooking, it's just smelled heavenly. So I am going, and I tried it last night, and then she put the pot back on the stove this morning to finish it off. So here goes. I actually think letting it sit overnight probably helped it. Holy crap, that's good. I mean, that's the best pot roast I've ever eaten by far. I don't know if it's the wine. I don't know if it's the secret.
Right? Not boring, right?
I mean, this I would put in a 5-star restaurant and serve.
Ooh,
Oh my
5
God.
star. 5 star, guys. 5 star. Oh my God.
I mean, this you elevated this lower cut of meat to a sheer delicacy.
You know what, Charming? Sometimes the comments are so mean. The viewers are just so mean. Because they are saying, because, you know, your husband doesn't want to hurt your feelings. So he just says, good thing about what you cook. Huh?
Well, the reality is I'm not a sweet guy. And you don't get to see the videos where I spit the food out and gag on it or say it's terrible. But I'm a very honest person with my wife. Pinky said, just tell me the truth so I can get better.
Yes, guys, that is our rule. Because I don't want to sugarcoat all the praises that my husband is telling me. I want an honest review.
Now, I do cook, and I have a different set of rules.
And I'm honest too, right?
No, but I don't want you to be honest. That's the problem. I want you to lie to me, and you won't. So,
all right, guys. So there you go. So you heard that from my husband. I really just want an honest review because, you know, my husband honestly is a very picky person.
Yeah.
So very picky person. So if he doesn't like the food, you know, I have no drama. As much as possible, I want to get rid of that kind of, you know, negativity in my life. So one of it is food, which is very important to our mood, you know, to our spouses. So yeah, just serve the best. And if your husband doesn't like it, stop doing it. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you for coming with us. So I rate this as 10, really. It's not because I made it, but I'm really surprised of what I made. And Chris is giving.
Oh, I give it a 10. I mean,
10.
this is
Oh
crazy.
my
good.
God, guys. 10.
I would order this anywhere.
This is my first time to hear that my husband is giving me 10.
This is the best meat you've ever cooked.
Oh my God. So goodbye and thank you. Oh my God, Filipino wife abroad. I'm starving now. Bye. Charming. I think no, thumbnail. And whatever you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and whoo, you're surprised. Yes, that's it. And big eyes, no tongue out. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3.